Well, here's the deal. I suck at B-roll. In fact, this intro shot's from like a month after the whole rest of the video is taken. Long story short, I am at a nature preserve near my house.
There we go. All right. Uh, all right. So I'm wandering around this damn swamp looking for almost anything to take a picture of, and it's a little bit tough. There really is no fog here. There's a tiny bit of fog that's rising out of the river, and and there's just no pictures over there. There's houses lining the river and that sort of thing. So over here in the swamp, where I was really hoping to get some fog, just ain't happening. But I just saw a couple trees that I found pretty interesting, and I might see what I can do with them. I'm gonna try and get this thing turned around again. There. So I don't know if you can see it, but this bendy tree here, we're gonna try and do something with that. It is, I'm trying to stay out of all the, trying not to leave any footprints anywhere, which is actually not too hard to do because where it's watery, it's fine. But I don't want to stir up the leaves in the water if I walk through it. So I'm just carefully approaching this thing, and I'm going to see if I can get a composition on it at all. And I'll tune back in if I do. Oh, so I couldn't, there we go. I could not get anything out of that first squiggly tree by itself. So I wandered around a bit, and I saw this sort of broken tree arch looking thing. And what do you know, the squiggly tree was right behind it. So I'm going to try and get something out of that. Here's my camera over here in the mud. What I've got is the 32 to 64 on it, and I'm at 32. I did focus stack this. I got this branch in front, then the arch itself, and then the squiggly tree in the back. So we'll see if that gets me anywhere. I've shot at f11, ISO 100. I've got a polarizer on, but it's not doing a hell of a lot, to be honest. I'm a little low here too, so I may jack this whole thing up and get sort of an angle down and see if that helps polarize it some more. But we'll see. I'm making no promises on any of this. It's December 28th and it's like 55 degrees out. It's 29th today. It's hot for December, and so we're just out playing, and I figured I might as well make a video about my failures while I'm at it. So I'll get after the second composition on this same thing. The rig today is the GFX 50R. I've got the 32 to 64 on it, and wine country camera. Polarizer going is all I got going. And I did just for Christmas get this small rig L bracket with the handle on it, and man, that makes a big difference. That's really nice having that little extra grip there. So I can give that a thumbs up, or 2 thumbs up even. That's good stuff. So that's the rig today. I've not yet found a need to throw on the 23 millimeter. Is that what it is? Doesn't matter, the wide angle. But you never know. We will continue. Well, it's already 2:45. I'll do this a little bit longer, and I might only get this one shot today, but it's better than no shots today. So I will check back with you in a bit, or this might be the end of it. All right, well, here we are. I'm back, and I don't know if this will ever get me, but basically the mud, I got stuck in the mud, and before it pulled my boot off, I just about got it, and I fell over and didn't quite face plant, but got some knees pretty dirty. Buried the tripod a little bit, got the camera bag, but the good news is I was a good boy and I had taken care of my camera, put it all in the bag, and everything was squared away so that I didn't drop my camera in the water or in the mud or anything like that. So saved that. Just got back to the car and realized I had left my other tripod out there. So I got to backtrack, find my tripod in the swamp, and we'll I'll do that. So anyway, that was today's adventure, and we'll catch you next time.
Here we are back in the barn from our little field trip, and the idea here was to use this log here as a bit of a leading line into here, into that log, and see that dude. I think all of this is just too much. So I ultimately cropped it in quite a bit to get to where we're going. You can see it's just all a bit busy. It's as it is in a woodland / swamp. So in the next image, I will show you sort of what I did with Capture One before I exported it to Photoshop. Here's the image now after doing a little bit of work in Capture One with it. Obviously, I've got a pretty heavy crop on it at this point. As well, I've darkened it down quite a bit. I don't recall having done too much else with it before sending it off to Photoshop for a fair bit of dodging and burning, and as well as some other things. But this is going to be the sort of the pre-version, and then I'll show you the final version. Here's the final image out of Photoshop. Not an award winner, but I did quite a bit of work to it to get to something I could stand to look at. And it's, again, best I can do with the image I took. I was just happy to be out getting some pictures and wandering around in the swamp a little bit. So here's the final version, and I hope you've enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.